we'll do a super unofficial poll. Type yes in the chat. Type Y in the chat if you enjoy sparkling water like a normal and frankly cultured human being. Type in the chat if you have either never had it because you're uncultured, or even worse, you've had it and you don't like it. That's a lot of ins in the chat. What is wrong with you all? You've never even enjoyed like a pamplemousse LaCroix? There's some whys. Thank you. Okay, my faith in humanity is being my faith in our community, frankly, is being restored. I think sparkling water is great. I think there's better sparkling water than others. That's why I drink Spindrift. Cheers. Yes, I have it in a mug right now. Anyways, welcome to Satisfactory. I like to drink normal water, man. Leave us alone. I also like to drink normal water, but I also like sparkling. I can do both. Get you a man who can do both. Okay. Hey, welcome back. We are Satisfactory. So if you missed a stream on 2 days ago, Tuesday, we are... First off, we're currently sitting on our vertical bus. This is our vertical bus. And after the last episode, I actually did a little bit more vertical. I made it just a slight bit bigger. So it's literally only up from here. We're going to the moon with this thing. It's going to go up. We recently made some circuit boards here. We made some... please get me over the hump. Oh, I didn't make it. Fuck. We made some computers. Right after that. And we should now have the 50 computers that we need to do the... Oh, shit. Fuck. I keep taking damage because I keep not letting my thing... recharge. We should have the 50 computers we need for railway signaling research. I have got to get some better fuel for my fucking jetpack because this biofuel thing is not cutting it. That's 4. We have 46. That's 50. We're going to go run that shit and then... and then play with trains. My plan for today is mostly to get the basics of a train system built, like at least outlined. And then I'd like to do more automating. We'll see if I get a chance. But only up did we run out of land rights around the factory. I ran out of patience to run in big, enormous circles around the factory. Hi, Freya. Good day. How you doing? Okay. Water over unsweetened iced tea, over sparkling water, over everything else. Your top drink of choice is water? And then your second favorite is unsweetened iced tea. Launch that shit.
Milestone reached. Train
Dope.
signals placed on train rails can control
Water's so
improve
good.
train behavior.
You don't have
This helps
to...
to avoid events where multiple trains attempt to occupy the same physical location. For information related to earlier train events, please refer to your employee non-disclosure agreement.
Events, quotation mark. You don't have to convince me. I'm like water's biggest fan. Like, I love water. I fucking, like, my life motto is hydrate or dihydrate. Like, I love water. You don't have to convince me. I'm just surprised to see it be someone's favorite drink. I love water. I wouldn't say it's my favorite drink. You know? Water is life. It is, like, literally a requirement for life, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite drink. Sometimes I want something with flavor, but yeah, generally water is the number one. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. We have train stations now. So now it's time. We have signals now. So now it's time to think about. We should probably do a little bit of whatchamacallit? A little bit of experimenting, jumping over the void, before we just up and go crazy trying to build a rail system. But I will say I had some off-camera thoughts about. I was thinking about how I want to build my train station, my train system, and I have an idea. I think I'm actually going to move where this stuff is. Because I think this is not going to behoove us. I was already going to have to move it. But I'm going to move it again. Because I don't think it's actually going to behoove us to have it there. So here's what I'm going to do. I need to move it higher in the air. Because I need it to not be... I need it to be able to run north to the high part of the map without having to go uphill. I would prefer it that way. I want it to be on one completely level platform. I need to switch it around so that the like the outbound is closer to the factory, because then it lets us build forever in the other direction as many new train stations as we want to build. However, I think I'm going to completely change the, rather than going this way with our train station here, I'm going to have it go, oh my God, I almost ran off the map. I'm going to have it go north with our train stations building out to the left. There's going to be an outbound train, like right here. And then there's going to be inbound trains and a whole bunch of train stations going that way. I think I like that. It makes sense because when I unload material, the reason I picked it is this. When I unload material, it's going to go from that direction to the east, directly into the place that I want to feed it into the factory, if that makes sense. So we can like bring it down to here, feed it into the factory, and then have it go up. That's my thought. We're also going to move it up because then it'll be above this. So all this is going to get torn down and removed. But first, I want to play around with train signals. I think they probably are relatively simple. Like, I understand the reason for both of them, I think, in my brain. Block signal and path signal. But I want to make sure that's true. Water overall, hydro homies. I got to go, though. Love y'all. Bye. Bye, satisfied. I'll absolutely chug a glass of water. I drink a lot of water, but coffee is my favorite drink. How many cups of coffee do you have per day, Kibbo? I'm here to shame you. I'm just kidding. Where is water on my tier list? I don't even know that. I feel like it doesn't belong on the tier list. Water is like... It's like... Water's like air. I love air, and also I have to have it to live. But I don't like make a special run to the gas station or the restaurant so that I can get some special air. How is it not on the tier list, though? I guess I'm saying I'm using the bacon burger redundancy clause. I'm not actually saying this. Don't fucking jump down my throat, I swear to God. I'm basically saying that it's like... It's its own tier list. It's its own thing. There's water. There's drinks I drink because I am... There's like recreational drinks. And then there's the lifeblood itself. Water. Okay, block signal. Oh, look at this fancy-pantsy looking ass. I'm missing a computer. Oh, shit. Okay, well. I can't really make a computer. Ah, yes, I can. No? I don't know if I have enough plastic. I have exactly enough plastic to make 2. Oh, no, I don't, because I also need the other thing from down below. Shit. I need circuit boards. No, I mean, that makes sense, Mars. Damn it. I am only going to have enough for one thing. Okay, well. Shit. I guess we're just going to build our train system without any... Actually, hold up. I can do this. I can do this. This manufacturer itself took plastic to build. God, we are scraping by on the edge of the lack of materials here. Water's the foundation of every drink there. Though, that's what I'm saying. It is not. I need 3 of these, so you need to give 12 plastic. It sort of like supersedes our tier list. I miss my caffeine, but wow, I love not having headaches all the time. I still get my chocolate in my mocha, though. I was having a mocha a day, which was spectacular, but I finally realized my 4 to 6 headaches per week were caused by caffeine. So now I'm on decaf. It's not the same. Cable says, what do you consider a cup? You tell me how much coffee you're drinking. I'm not going to judge you. I consider like my big mug, you know, it ain't a fluid cup, but it's like I only fill my coffee cup once, and then I don't drink it. I have a big mug and I only drink about half of it. I went the wrong direction. You know? Like my answer to how many cups I have per day would be I went way too high. Would be like 1, but it's kind of just like a half a cup. Did I not grab the fucking circuit boards out of the thing? Shit! Depends on how strong of a coffee you drink. In terms of like how much caffeine you get. What's your caffeine consumption, chat? Am I off my rocker? Oh no, did it go on the belt? Oh no, it went on the belt. That's what happened. Oh, thank God we didn't ever hook it up. It stops right there. Thank God. Usually 3 cups. I guess I drink about 24 ounces of low caffeine coffee a day with almond or cashew milk. Nice. I feel like you're definitely in like coffee is your favorite drink territory. If you can have 3 cups a day. Damn. I can't have more than my like half a cup or 1 cup or whatever you'd call it. Or else I get wildly anxious. I have a Coke occasionally. Mostly, I have Coke a little bit more now that I'm a parent because because I'm often just like that's really the one computer we can make. Wow. Damn, we can do 1 signal but not 2 and not. Oh, that's funny. Okay, well. Fuck. I guess I gotta go get more plastic. So come with me on a little adventure, chat. I've started using caffeine basically to keep myself awake while parenting. As a little treat for being awake. I average 2 coffees a week unless I'm socializing a lot because what culture is so big here? Two to 3 cups black. Anything past 3, and I switch to decaf tea. I drink so much water, my partner is constantly refilling my water bottles for me like a hero. Yeah, I'm one of those, like, have to have a drink with you at all times. Have to fill up your water bottle before bed. I never drink soda or alcohol. Water and coffee exclusively. No milk either. That's the real headline there. I sip on my coffee all day. Wait a second. So are you drinking iced coffee? How are you drinking your coffee? Okay. This is a thing that gets me. How does one sip on coffee all day if it isn't iced? It's got to be iced, right? Because hot coffee to me has about a 5 to 10 minute window, depending on the thermos or whatever. And maybe you've got an excellent thermos that just keeps stuff that perfect temperature of warm. But like, the minute my coffee gets tepid, it's like room temp is fine. See, that's what I mean. Like, room temp coffee is not for me. Y'all are a different breed if you can drink. If you can drink room temp coffee and enjoy it. I'm not here to yuck your yum. I'm just here to be like, dang, that's impressive. I don't like warm coffee unless I'm literally out in the cold. Oh, interesting. I've had my room temp coffee before. It's not the best, but I'll still drink it. I have a little heater for my desk mug. What are we talking? Like heat plate, like hot plate type vibe? Or is it like your mug has a plug in and so you can plug it in and keep it warm? Hot plate type vibe? A good thermos makes a bit, you have a microwave? Yeah, I own a microwave, but I'm not about to microwave my coffee. That sounds terrible. That's like, have you had coffee and have you had like shitty coffee that sits in a like a heated like dispenser all day? You know the silver big like drip coffee dispensers? Those are great if they're just like if they're just keeping something warm. But if it's just sitting there like constantly heating it, to me that's burnt coffee. It's like eating a hot dog that's been on a gas station roller, a gas station like heat roller all day. I'll eat it, to be clear, and enjoy it. I'm not here to shit talk gas station food. It's done me way too many solids most of my life. But to me, like, continuously heating or even microwaving your coffee is like, oh man, that's just... Oh yeah, sounds great. Thanks. I don't know. Ah, I fell off. Beyonce microwaves hers if it gets cold. Does she take like creamer or anything in it? That's the other thing I was thinking is maybe it's because I take creamer, like, or half and half. Like, maybe that's the part of it that I'm not sure I wouldn't. She does? Okay, interesting. I microwave my coffee because every time I want to take a sip, I get distracted by children. Okay, let's chuck 100. Let's chuck 100. And then we'll wait for these things to come out. I want to play with rail stations before we do anything else. While I do this, here's what we'll do. We'll chuck an extra 100 and an extra 100, and then I can spend my time. Rather than waiting on this, I can spend my time doing something else. Here's what I want to do. I want to go all the way north, and I want to find out what the level, like the height, is that I need to be avoiding, that I need to put my train station level at, if that makes sense. Chuck that in there and that. Sort. Cool. Oh my god. I work at a factory that runs 24 hours a day. Our coffee usually ends up as a syrup. Anything I make at home is better. Wow. I guess this also just goes to show, like, when I was when I started drinking coffee, like probably 18, 19, 20, I was like, oh yeah, the more coffee, the better. And then I had pretty terrible anxiety for like 6, 7 years. And then at the end of that 6 and 7 years, when I was like, oh my god, maybe I should drink less than a cup of coffee a day and I'd be less anxious. My coffee habits changed utterly. In grad school, I've told this story before, so forgive me, but in grad school, I had an office on campus, like in the English building, but I didn't, but I shared that office with like 2 other grad students, and I didn't want to basically hang out with other people all day. while I was trying to like write and do work. And so I went to, what the fuck is this? Oh, it's radiation. Shit. What the hell is that? Are those radiated bad guys? Oh yeah, they're radiated. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Radiation level. When they get near you, it irradiates you? That's wild. Okay. Yikes. Jeff, thanks for the Prime sub. Thank you, thank you. So I basically, I got to Starbucks like really early every day, or relatively early. And I bought my $1.89 or whatever it was at the time, cup of coffee, and could get refills. And basically just rented a desk for that $1.89 or whatever. And I would stay there until, you know, until whenever. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit further because it looks like... Oh, no. Speaking of coffee. Looks like there's something a little higher over there. How high do I need to go before I'm just like, that is definitely high enough? You know? Hard to know. Oops. Let's just zoop it out. Zoop it out. And then we're going to dismantle, like, probably those three. So that nothing can get on here, minus me. And then we're just going to go way too high. Hi, Formy. How's chat been, how's stream been thus far? It's been good. Just been talking about, like, caffeine and coffee. And debating on how I should design my train system. Speaking of coffee. The fuck is that? I think it's smoke, but it kind of looks like an animal. I think if I go just a little bit higher, I'm definitely high enough. I hope so. This has got to be high enough to go over everything in the game. You know what? It's actually too high. Because I can actually... Although I'm still going to have to chop down trees. Shit. If I go right here, I'm still going to have to probably chop down trees. I can also just avoid this area. God, this is beautiful. Cassie's lurking. Sounds good. This area is really pretty. It's really pretty and really fucking dangerous. So much dangerous stuff here. But yeah, there's like radiation. I want to... I mean, this is the farthest this direction I've been. We went over to the beach over there, but like... This is the farthest this direction I've been. Okay, so now my goal is to go... like this. And then am I in line with our system? I think I basically am. We're going to zoop our way home. This is the level of our trains. I can tear... I can chop all those trees down if I need to. Trains are an interesting puzzle, but I know you did some science on them already. We did some science. And I'm trying not to... I'm mostly trying to let the... My goal with trains is not to exactly perfect them the first time, but to make no critical mistakes that then limit my ability to continue progressing, you know? I don't want to have to redesign them super hard. We'll see, though. We'll see. I do know, and I wish you luck. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe there'll be like a Mark II train, which will be entirely different, or like we'll run on the magic of summer sloops or something, and then I'll be screwed. But We really need more iron plate in dimensional depot storage. God, this is too high. I don't think it's too high, but it is very high. Oh, boy. This could be too high. I keep accidentally... Sky trains? Yeah. Elevated train platforms. Now, what's the weirdest drink you drink? Like, what's the like? By weird, I mean unique. I don't mean weird in a bad way. What's the strangest thing you drink? Sounds like Cable has nothing. It's like it's water and coffee. Just fine. Nothing wrong with being normal. I drink a ton of milk. I guess is probably the only like noteworthy ton of milk. Melted ice cream? You drink that? This is like we're building in creative mode. Like we're just up in the sky where nothing matters. We're probably gonna need to do hypertube like ways to get up here because this is gonna be insane if not. Oh boy. Also too far over. Fine. This is our guide rail. That's all. Shouldn't I have like hit our... Yo, somebody bought some merch. What the heck? Let's go. Shout out to whoever that was. I can take a look. In terms of username. I've heard of elephant poop coffee. I've heard of that too, where like something about the elephant poop does wonders for something. That was you, Caitlin. What the heck? Thank you. I begrudgingly drink my electrolyte tablets and water when I get lightheaded while working out, but that's about it. Oh, I will say, I have an electrolyte tablet every day to stay as hydrated as possible. Caitlin, thanks so much. I hope you enjoy the shirt. I drink pickle juice occasionally. I don't think that's weird either, Mona. Did you know pickle juice is actually is regarded as I mean, that is weird to be clear, but I've had it as well. Pickle juice is regarded as a sort of like cure-all. Not really, but a little bit. For ultra runners during really long endurance foot races. A lot of times people drink pickle juice because of its... Did I not build completely straight? Okay, we're doing this in the most bass-ackwards way possible. It looks straight. It's not. It's straight, but it's not north. If that makes sense. It's straight, but it ain't north. Does that matter? I don't know. Probably not. I've had the cat poop coffee. Bought it for my mom 1 year for Christmas. It was really good coffee. Cat owners will do anything to talk about their cat's butts. Okay, I have a new plan. This was just our marker for how high we needed to be. That's all. I might actually go a little lower than this. I know I said I was going to go this high. By the way, don't look if you get motion sick. I should have said that earlier. I would love the ability to do that in real life. Not really, probably. I would probably hate it, but... Okay, I have an idea. How do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? IRL, where does the sky start? I think take the height of Mount Everest. This is a dumb way to answer this question, and it's not actually what I believe. Take the height of Mount Everest, add 1 foot, the height of Mount Everest's peak, add 1 inch, 1 whatever, 1 unit of height, and that's where the sky starts. Just above the ground. Brian, have you ever had a lucid dream? I have never had one. I have twice in my life. In one of them, I made myself jump and be kind of floaty like that. Damn. No, I've never lucid dreamed. Okay. Listen, I know it looks like we're just tooling around here, but we're like triangulating in a way. I think, unfortunately, it's not what my brain wants to say, but I do think that the definition of I do think that one of the best answers to where does the sky start is probably just where the ground is, like above the ground, you know? I think that's probably it. If I could fly, like birds fly, right? Birds fly, I would argue, through the sky. When birds dive low, I think they're still flying through the sky. I think a bald eagle, America caicona, soaring directly above the lake's calm surface, inches, I'd say that's sky. Is there sky in a building? There's air in a building. I think sky is unenclosed, like not enclosed, unenclosed, open air. Would you use sea level? The sky starts right above sea level? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. Sky is synonymous with atmosphere. I think of sky as relatively synonymous with atmosphere. I think that makes sense. The sky is really just another way of describing the atmosphere. That's kind of how I feel. I don't know if the sky is a physical thing, but rather the visual representation of the phenomenon that happens in the atmosphere. I think that makes some sense. It's also like, it's a visual representation. It's also like, it's also just like a category. Like it's a category we talk about too. You think right here, I am higher than that thing right there. I don't really want to go, I don't know. I guess if I'm going high, I should just go all the way up, right? There it is. There's our ladder. I was just saying, where the fuck is our ladder at? Let's be somewhat scientific about our method here. First off, parachute on. I want my trains to be perpendicular to our factory. It would really annoy me if they were not. And the way that I do that is I get over to that, I build it over to what we're doing right now, and then I line it up. I line up the height and then the angle. The height from that one, but the angle from this one. And then I'm going to build straight north and see what happens. There is atmosphere in the subway, but I don't think the pigeons there are flying in the sky. That is why I think unenclosed, like not enclosed, is important. Here's the question about that, though, right? Say you build an enormous, like, geodesic dome, you know, like sci-fi style. What's that Stephen King series of books? Say you live in an enormous, like, glass domed thing. You know, say we've ruined the climate and in the future we all live inside of these enormous enclosed domes. They're so large, though, that you still have not only atmosphere, but like the effects of, you know, maybe it's large enough that you can even have wind. At what point, when those domes get larger, have we gone? Does it revert to sky? If I'm inside of a like 10 foot by 10 foot geodesic, you know, like a 10-foot radius a dome? Geodesic? I don't know how to say that word. To me, that feels like that's not sky. Under the Dome is the name of the book. Thank you. Like, that's not sky. But then if it's 100 feet by 100 feet, probably still not sky. If it's a dome the size of the city of Indianapolis, at that point, is it sky? I do think, for some reason, in my brain, birds flying through it is the easiest way for me to visualize it, you know? If a bird flies through it, would I call it sky? Google says an unobstructed view upward from the surface of the Earth. This includes the atmosphere and outer space. It may also be considered a place between the ground and outer space, thus distinct from outer space. Yeah, I guess the real question is, where does the sky end? I feel like if you... Oh, man, I don't know enough about the end of our... I don't know about enough about the absolute upper limits of our upper atmosphere to know... Like, it's probably not a hard line where our atmosphere ends, right? It's probably not a super easy hard line to draw. If you go by that definition, it doesn't. The thing with the including outer space. But it also says it may not include outer space. Basically what I'm asking, here's a different way to phrase it. Where does outer space start? That one I'm sure we have a NASA definition for. Where does... It's the Kármán line. Feel free to enlighten me. Feel free to enlighten me. Beyond inner space? I like the way you think. Okay, I think we just have to wait for our... No, here's what we can do. Here's what we can do. We want to build that way. What we don't want to do is build any of this shit. Let's just dismantle it. We'll come back and dismantle the rest of it later. It's neither sharp nor well-defined, but often between 50 and 62 miles above sea level. So not well-defined or sharp. Or sharp. What is the general definition that they use to determine the Kármán line? Remember the Red Bull guy who went skydiving basically from space? I still get stressed thinking about it. That was still one of the coolest things. Still one of the coolest things. I was not particularly stressed. I was very awestruck, though. Oh, boy. Even this isn't perfect. Okay, so here's what we know. Right here. Right here. That is now our first bit of rail line. Actually, shit, I should probably do it over here. That right there. Cool. So from here, I need to get back over to that and then delete all the stuff that I just built. My brain does not understand how a human can fall from space and then live. Yeah. But I'm stressed out in general by space. Aw, man. My pinky is hitting the shift and control button at the same time, and it's kind of actually difficult to do. Oh boy, I didn't know! Okay. Think I could make it all the way over there? Probably not. Do you think I can make it all the way over there? Never mind, I can just do this. with my jetpack. Kármán line is just an international agreed upon height at 100 kilometers. Let's think this through. Atmosphere probably... Oh, man. Now I just want to watch a 30-minute documentary, 60-minute documentary about the Kármán line and about what atmosphere looks like at the very edge of atmosphere. Hi, Luke. How's it going? I mean, sorry. No, hey, Raya. How you doing? Listen, I'm aware this is a slightly dumb and time-consuming way to do what we're doing, but we did solve our problem. Not bad. How are you? I'm great. At 76 miles atmospheric, drag becomes negligible. Interesting. Interesting. This is kind of actually making my pinky cramp. I'm using my pinky to hit 2 buttons at once. Never mind. I'll use my other finger. I probably should have built out and then deleted on the way back. I'm just realizing. All right, we can still do that. Up here enjoying my coffee. How goes stream today? It's good. We're trying to design a train system. We're going to make a lot of mistakes today, but I think it should be fun too. I'm probably building my train system way too fucking high in the sky, but I kind of like the idea. Yeah, well, I know it'll never be in the way, which seems good. Seems great, actually. Water doesn't count. And also we want to know where the sky starts. What the fuck is my job, by the way? What have you talked about today? What have you done at work today, Ryan? Well, I made an argument that water doesn't count. Pissed off a lot of people on the internet who are otherwise generally super fucking nice to me. Why did I do that to them? And then we talked about where the sky starts. It doesn't count as a favorite drink. Ryan thinks it doesn't count. No, I didn't say it didn't count. I said it's a very interesting favorite drink to have. I personally wouldn't, like my brain wouldn't even consider water as an option for favorite drink because of how I sort of categorize it. Probably wrongly. I'm very aware as like outside of recreational drinking, even though I love water. That's all. I'm not here to yuck anyone's yums other than Cheers, who does have incorrect opinions, does have an incorrect favorite food and color. I'm not here to yuck anyone's yums about what their favorites are other than Cheers. Like someone answering air as their favorite scent. Interesting. It is kind of... Oh, you've proposed something interesting here. Is saying water is your favorite drink like saying air is your favorite scent? Air is certainly a part of the delivery method for all of your favorite scents. Water is a part of the delivery method for all of your favorite drinks. But I don't know. Because I also think you can have some favorite scents that have air in the although you can have favorite drinks that have water in the title. I also here's where I think that doesn't work. I think air. Ooh. Never mind. I think I'm proving myself wrong. What I was gonna say is air isn't a scent, water is a drink. I would argue air is a scent. I don't think oxygen molecules are a scent necessarily. I don't know. Do oxygen molecules have any sort of olfactory properties? But I think air does. What I was going to say is you wouldn't say water has no taste because water obviously has a taste. Water has a million tastes. Water is obviously affected by the minerals, the like method of storage, the freshness, the like water is affected by a million things. Pure H2O might not be. Like pure H2O might not have a taste, might have a taste. I don't know. I'm not a scientist here. A tasteologist, if you will. But then I think the same logic applies. Air does have scent. Like air is not the blank canvas upon which scent is delivered. Air has scent. Air after rain, sure, that's maybe the water in the air, but it's also the air. What about oil-based drinks? I ask because I'm dumb, not because I'm doubtful. What is an oil-based drink? How do we feel about sparkling water? We hate it? That's not true. A couple of you guys hate it because you're haters. Many of you are cultured. And thankfully... Oh, I didn't make it! Fuck! It's fine. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna die over here, though. This is where all the bad stuff is. Oh, no, that's where the radiation... Oh, shit. Who did it? Mars did. Must have been a glitch. Yeah, for sure. A glitch named Mars. I don't know what your message was that got deleted, but... Okay, so here's what we need to do. We need to get back up there. Because I'm a dummy and I fell off. How do we want to do that? God damn it. This whole system is cursed. Everything we've done so far today, I kind of hate. It's going to be great once it's done. He said he likes sparkling water. That's funny. I'm currently at my parents' house in the Netherlands. Tap water here is leaks above. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Here's what we'll do. I know what we'll do. We'll just go delete that and then call this good. We don't need to go any further. I'm currently at my parents' house in the Netherlands, and tap water here is leaks above where I live in Germany. Water here is a valid option. Oh, I mean, tap water is... I don't go in for... Don't misconstrue or sorry, don't misunderstand my feelings. I think tap water is elite. For some reason, my brain thinks, what is your favorite drink must be a like... It must be a recreational or like something... bottled and sold, frankly. For reasons that are probably dumb and internalized capitalism or something. I don't know. Ryan hates tap water confirmed. That's so not true. I basically don't filter. I don't filter water. I don't like... luckily, we have decent water. Like, I grew up on well water in the country, too. So, like, I think tap water generally, as long as it's, like, at all... drinkable, then I think it's amazing. Water is bottled and sold. Damn it, you're right. Okay. All of my arguments are bad. Tap water in Sweden is incredible. It gives me joy every day. I don't know how Indianapolis's tap water ranks, but mine also gives me joy every day. Tap water's great. Oh, shit. Hit sprint. Sprint. There we go. I'm one of the few people in my friend group that will gladly drink well water because I grew up with it. What exactly are we doing at the moment? So I did it slightly incorrectly the first time. But basically, we're going to design a train, an elevated train line. So I am currently deleting my reference mark because that over there is the actual train line. But that's going to be like the central artery that goes north from our factory and runs to wherever we need trains. This was a bad attempt that is not lined up, and that's why I'm deleting it. It's not straight, basically. It's not perpendicular to our factory. So that's what we're doing. Then we're going to go back over here and basically scrap our old system and make a new system for trains. We're going to scrap our draft of a train system and make a new system. The water in a hotel in Terre Haute I once was at was apparently well water. It came out brown. Sometimes they just told us to run it. Oh, that's terrible. That's the terrible Haute. For those of you who don't know, there's a city in Indianapolis. There's a town. I don't know if it's even a city, really. It's a city in Indiana called Terre Haute, which is either lovingly referred to as Paradise or not affectionately referred to as the Terrible Haute. I fall more into the Terrible Haute category of belief, but oh, guys. Okay, so we're having a conversation in the chat about people who say just a water as a response to would you like a drink? Just a water? And how, but that is a drink, so why would you say just, no thank you, just a water? Or why would you say just a water? Here's my take. When I say just a water, exactly. Exactly, Mars. Exactly. I'm saying just because I mean no need to go through any fancy trouble, not no, it doesn't count as a drink. I say no because I'm like, or I say just a water because it's complimentary and it's the boring answer. It'd be like going to a bar that serves like dollar pints and then fancy cocktails and being like just a pint, you know? Not exactly like that, but you know what I mean. Like it's choosing the very simple and very much like in one specific way, like lesser option. You're not going to have to like, you're not going to bill me for this. Just bring me a water. Don't worry about it. Water is the default drink in the same way that air is the default smell. Incorrect. Farts are the default smell, the defart smell, if you will, because we're all farting. Whether we admit it or not, we're all farting, and we're doing it pretty constantly. And so your average breath probably has like there's a number. I don't know what the number is. But your breath, the breath you just took, the inhale you just took, Sorry, let me rephrase. However many breaths you take in a day, right? Those breaths have a average poop particle consumed number. Like there's a stat for the breath, for the air that you breathe. Did Ryan just tell all of chat we have fart breath? I mean, I told some of you. I mean, lots of you have fart breath. Some of you. The inside of your nose is the default smell. Probably right. All right, we're going to call that good. And then we're going to figure out how we want to do this shit. Good thing I wear an N95 everywhere. Like, the number probably isn't one poop particle per breath, you know? But we do walk around and like, through farts and, like, the fact that you flush a toilet and that aerosolizes poop particle. Like feces particles are in the air. And you're and some of it's human and some of it's not. And you're consuming some of those per day. It's probably not like one particle per breath. Maybe it's higher than one. It's probably like 0.2 or 0.000002 or something like that. But like there's an amount of poop that you've consumed per day per breath. You know? Close your lid while you flush, you savages. Of course I close my lid while I flush. Of course my toothbrush is not in the same room as my toilet, you savage. However, there's still cracks in the toilet. It's not a hermetically sealed device. There's cracks in the toilet. Between the lid and the seat. Between the seat and the thingy. There's space. Your poop particles are getting out, even if you want to ignore it. You can't ignore the truth. With Valentine's Day, some would say love is in the air. Ryan, on the other hand. Shit, I wanted to go check on our computer build. Surely this community has a poop scientist. If we have a poop scientist, I have questions. Right? Circuit board from below, then come up, build a couple computers so we can build a couple rail signals so we can start seeing what rail signals do. Okay, 52 circuit boards. This one didn't have anything in it anyways. Okay, so this is... Okay, 52. 52 is our number. That means we can make, what? Like 14? 14, 28, no, like 13? 13, 26, 52, yeah. You keep your toothbrush somewhere else. Technically, the way our bathroom is set up, Meg's toothbrush is near... Fuck, I forgot the plastic. Meg's toothbrush is near the toilet and mine is not. Like, we have two sinks and there's... Listen. There's like a door. There's a door between them, technically. That door is never shut. So my toothbrush is functionally in the same room. But, you know. Like, the way our bathroom works, I'm on the other side of the door that closes to the bathroom, and Megan's on the side with the toilet. We have to find a better way to traverse these levels. I know I put the jump pads over there. It's probably just better rocket fuel, but it didn't go up the right level. Oh, like I barely have enough fuel. If my fuel is at 100% and I don't hit my head, I have enough fuel to get exactly that high, which is perfect, but in some ways also not perfect. Okay, that's going to make us our rail signals. Oh, am I going to regret building my fucking train that high up? Probably, right? Let's build a ladder so that then we can build a hypertube platform. You know, we're going to need a hypertube platform eventually. Let's just build this ladder up for now. And then we'll go from there. What you're saying is Megan has poop breath? Yep, and I love it. I love Megan's poop breath. completely ignored the jetpack for so long because biofuel felt so limited. It's funny because I didn't think it was limited until I got that free bit of fuel from FICSIT, and then I was like, oh my god, I've been missing out. I love Megan's poop breath. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. Shammy, I swear to you, I was having such a similar thought. I was like, I am going to get to the end of today's stream and not have built my fucking trains. This is the kind of thing that I can absolutely do between episodes, that like building huge platforms that go off in whatever direction for forever though. So that's good. We can spend time absolutely making this larger, like in my off stream time. I fell off. No, I fell off. Please tell me I have enough. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Okay. I don't think I want a zoop tube right there. I think I want a zoop tube right here. So I think what we're gonna want to do here is put a hypertube floor hole, like right here. And then we're going to want to test, that's too far, how this works. Hypertube. How should I do this? Can I do this while falling? Probably not. Invalid aim location. Oh boy, you're gonna hate this. Invalid aim location? Yeah, it is. It's just not gonna work, right? Shit. I don't know how to build a completely vertical zoop tube. I've never done one. We can do this as a temporary solution. It's not going to take me too long to make this happen, so... Oh, grab the fucking ladder! Oh my god, that was almost a nightmare. Ah, grab the ladder! Jesus Christ. This must be what it's like to work on, like, high elevation power poles or something. Look, grab the fucking ladder. Oh, God. Okay, we'll call that good for now, and then we'll go see what this does. Cell phone towers. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure it's exactly like this, I'm sure. Sure, it's exactly like this. Man, what are the odds I get halfway through designing this, or even 2 hours into it, and be like, this is fucking dumb, Ryan? Probably good. Probably pretty decent. Because the problem with this is, here's the problem. Whatever I build right now for ZoopTube, I'm going to have to also build that wherever I do an outpost. Pipe is too long? That's what they always tell me. I could technically just do this. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Wait a second. I didn't mean to do that. Shit. I wanted to drag it out a little bit. Can I build a different height? You know the drill. Of course you can build a different height, but you have to do it on like a stackable thing or some shit. The correct answer is probably just do this. The correct answer is probably just do that. Build hypertube floor right in the middle. Okay, I did that one right in the middle. I don't know if I did the other one right in the middle. And then this could be fine. I mean, I think technically what we can do, let's test it, is actually delete like everything. So we can truly delete. I mean, this is not bad. I missed the start of the stream. What's the plan? So I decided that I want my trains to be really high in the sky, and I want the main artery not to run this way, but to run this way. We built it high so that it would clear the high areas over there, so that no matter what, the trains run on this level. We're going to do an outbound train going this way, and then inbound with mini stations receding into the distance to the west. But once we get all that set up, the other thing we're doing is we're currently crafting computers so that I can work on... I did not do this right in the middle. So that I can work on signals. Okay, so we'll put a hypertube floor hole right in the middle. Delicio, hypertube. Guys, I might just be a genius. I might just be a genius. Say, Ryan, you're a genius. A New York style L train, exactly. It's the L. Taking the L train. Okay, our zoop tube is going to be in the middle. Oh, yeah, shit. In the middle of our bus, which is a little sketchy, but whatever. Why is no one in chat singing my praises and saying I'm a genius? Or at least if they're doing it sarcastically. Yeah, this is where we need to use our hotkeys a little bit better. Let's put 9 and 0. Go 9, 0. Hell yeah, that does work. Okay. Thought that wasn't working. Of course, I'm going to have to do this literally all the time, which is... which is, like, anytime I build an outpost, which seems dumb, but whatever. We'll see. Ryan, you're a dingus? That's weird. That's not what I asked. Ryan, you're a dingus. Oh, you silly gooses. Oh, you silly gooses. All right. I didn't need to do that at all. I could probably just go... You know what? No, this is good. If I put it right there... Guys, I think let's test it, but I think I might be a genius. Oh boy. Is it because I have to power it? I have to power it. Forgot about that. That's a little ugly. All right, let's test it. Oh, baby. If I hold shift, do I go faster? Nope. It's hilariously kind of slow, but I think I'm going to have to bring power up here to get back down, too, is the other problem I just realized. That's okay, though, because the entire, oh, shit. The entire, the train station will be powered. The revolution will be televised. Okay, so it's okay. Our entire train station is gonna have power. How we're gonna do that, I have no idea. How we're gonna bring power all the way up here. My merch just arrived. Let's go, Wampa. Let's go. Oop. We have a one-way ticket up. That's good. So, let's not worry about this in particular right now. We can get up for free. Getting down is easy. You just fall. Let's go back and build our rail signaling. I can build 12. Amazing. I can build... I'll be able to build 14 signals. God, computers are expensive. And we don't have plastic yet, so we can't do shit. So, here is my thought. Oh my God, this is insane. We need to... let's just do a straight up train a train to-do list. Okay, what we need to do for our to make our train system work. Design train station. Design unloading station. And then take care, like, and then we need to, frankly, like, unload material. Unload material. We need to, plan the outline. Oh my God, we're out of space on our to-do list. Damn it. All right, physical to-do list it is. We need to run our outline, which is just like the one line everything's going to be going on, which goes that way. We need to design unloading station. Design a waiting area. Design a merging area. So waiting area before to make sure that we can fit at least more than one train, and a merging area afterwards to get everything back on the same line that goes out. Then we need to move material down, meaning like when a station has unloaded material, how do we bring it down? My thought there is just a bunch of these Mark IV going down and up like super quickly. To then plug into the bottom floor of this thing. Or maybe not even the bottom floor. We'll see. I thought my stream was losing quality, but it's because you're editing the to-do list. Everything got blurry. We're 180p. Does this game have a plot? Vaguely, a little bit. Very, very little. There's like some world building around the fact that we're here to save the day. And we have to like meet certain milestones, but just to save Earth and kittens and puppies. What's up? Gotcha. Had my headphones in. Hi, girlie. Hi. What are you doing? Oh, time for a bath. Mom is a champion for giving you a bath. Hell yeah. Good night. Good night. You gonna take a nap after that? Signaling is done. We do need to test it though. Okay.